Jeff's future version came to my work the other day.
What the fucking...
The hell is that?
Why is that?
Is that Zuckerberg?
It is, yeah. It's his glasses that's throwing it off. That's what I couldn't figure it
Hey
out.
guys, it's Mark.
Yeah,
I just bought some more land in Hawaii. Hey guys.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to 127 Reacts, where we react to trailers every Monday and Wednesday. My name is Jeff, and I'm joined by my fellow ocean travelers, Dominic.
Hello.
Anakin.
I'll make a Moana.
What? What does that mean? I'm afraid.
No,
No.
no. That's a child.
And Alex.
No.
Wait,
Those are
I'm
delicious
getting
development.
the fuck off tonight.
Those are some.
Some
She sure to out on the screen, bro.
What is
No, I'm
that?
still dead.
And today, we're talking
on
about
chapstick.
Moana 2. So we're going to watch the trailer. We're going to get into our post thoughts afterwards,
Dominic
give our
died?
individual scores, and then we're going to compile those individual scores into a studio score. So please stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss what we have to say here
Get out
tonight.
of my nose. Oh my god.
We're just going to hit play now, okay? Just gonna...
Alex, there's so much footage that hasn't. I can't hear anything. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I'm good.
Oh.
You wanted to come this time.
Pause.
You were gone forever.
It was 3 days.
Where are we going?
Before Maui stole Tifiti's heart, our ancestors wanted to connect our island to all the people of the entire ocean. It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
Moana, show our people just how far we'll go.
God, her hair has so much texture. It's crazy.
Yeah, it really does. I didn't notice that till you said it. Thanksgiving this
love
year?
that.
Call from the ancestors.
Hidden in a terrible storm, it's an ancient island. Setting foot on its sands would break the curse, bring our people together again.
I know what I have to do.
Speaking.
Maui,
Her
I
dad?
could really use your help.
No, I'm not sure.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
You will be destroyed, and your wayfinder too.
No,
Now I kind of missed the lava monster.
What if you don't come back?
I'll be back. I promise.
Force Ghost?
Do I
All
hear
right.
people?
Those aren't people. Cock 'em.
Alka.
You guys, we got this. Bring it on, Coco. Nuts.
No, I didn't bring my tablet.
So did they didn't mention.
Oh, it's...
Oh,
Dominic, please.
Anakin's in his Christopher Columbus mindset right now.
Oh my. I feel like I'm rapidly getting into that or mindset of just like, did anyone ask for a sequel? But the first one was pretty popular, and I thought it held. I think it holds up pretty well. Curious, I guess, to see like what new characters they'll introduce. The crab that was played by Jermaine
yeah.
Clement.
Yeah.
Was like
that guy.
What?
my favorite part of Moana 1 and the music. The music was also really good.
You
So I
like
hope, the
Jermaine
music-
Clement?
Yeah.
He's great. He's a great voice actor. What's wrong with him? Did he diddle kids?
No.
Oh.
He just has a horrible voice.
What? Fuck off.
Anyways,
your opinion.
anyways.
It's Dom's opinion.
He was pretty good, and I think the music was really good in the first film, so I hope it carries over to the second one, preferably without Lin-Manuel Miranda touching the music at all. I'm pretty
He's
sure he's in it
all over
anyways.
this. What do you mean?
I know. This is just me being hopeful.
Yeah, he did the first one.
He did
I
the
know,
first one.
but I want him to not be involved in the second one.
Oh, I see. I don't think you're gonna get that.
You just said you liked his music though.
Well, I don't like him specifically singing, but I did like the music.
So you like?
You don't want him singing.
Yeah, you like his work, but you don't like him personally, or not personally, but
He
his
did
actual
sing
voice.
one of the songs in Moana 1.
Him and his like cadence to music that like like that. Like I don't like The Rock had that song in the first one. Like hopefully there's none of that in this one.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Overall, I'll give this a 7.
A 7. Okay. I can go next.
Yeah,
I don't.
go for it.
Okay.
I did not enjoy Moana, the first one. I didn't hate it, but I watched it and I was like, okay, this is an animated Disney film, sure, whatever. I did like Jermaine Clint, whatever, however the fuck you say his name. I love his
Jermaine
voice.
Clement.
Jermaine Clement, thank you. I like his voice work, and I thought he was funny. He was like the only part of the movie I like really enjoyed, and I think the one musical number I actually really liked too. Oh my god, because like Dwayne Johnson singing just fucking sucked. I am in the same camp. I don't really think anybody asked for this. This seems really very safe, and like Disney is like, oh, look at all the mascots, and the ocean's back, and she's older. I don't know. It just feels like a continuation of shit that I could give a fuck less about. It doesn't look bad though. The animation is absolutely gorgeous, but it just leaves me wanting this to go to like another project that I feel like would just be more interesting or more inspired. And I just hate that, like, of everything that Walt Disney is doing with animation, like Pixar is kind of falling off. Walt Disney Animation hasn't really released anything that like has been groundbreaking for me. Like I feel like Zootopia was like the last movie where I was like, oh, this is a fun animated film and it's well made. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of felt with a like, it's not bad. I can't really knock it for like a lack of effort on the animation front, but the story and the Disney ilk of just being like reduce, reuse, and regurgitate is just kind of putting me to sleep. So I'm gonna give this like a 2.5.
God damn.
Because it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit. Yeah.
I just want to add to Yule's comment because
Hey, what was your score, Dom?
7.
it was a 7. Because Yule mentioned Zootopia, I think, being the last film that she liked, and like afterwards, I think the only ones I really liked was Moana, and then 4 films later was like Encanto. But like every other film, like
I still haven't seen Encanto.
Ralph Breaks Internet, Frozen 2, Raya the Last Dragon, Strange New World, Wish, like they've all gradually just gone
Downhill. Yeah. So at least this looks better than like, what was it? New World or whatever the fuck.
Strange
Is
World.
that
Strange
Strange
New
World.
or whatever.
Yeah, because that one looked cheap, like even for their work.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just gonna talk and then I'll get into my review. When I first saw the movie, the original Moana film, I didn't like it when I saw it in theaters. I don't know what it was about it. I just didn't really care for it when I first saw it. And it wasn't until Alice watched it that I sat down and watched it again. And, you know what? I should also say, when I first watched it, there was a scene in the film where Moana is going through the village and she's meeting all these characters and she's solving all these problems. There's an old guy with a chicken. There's a guy who's getting tattoos. And there's a kid who does a little break dance. And the whole time that scene was going on, I'm thinking, oh, they're introducing these side characters that are going to go with her on the boat. And it's just going to bring the whole story down. Luckily, that didn't happen, and the movie was great. Just a 2-character thing, perfectly fine all the way through. I don't know what it is about newer Disney, but whenever they add in multiple characters beyond the main characters, they just can't handle it anymore. For example, Wish or Raya the Last Dragon, all the side characters beyond the main characters just don't matter. They just crowd the screen and they crowd the story, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's just, they shouldn't be there. In older Disney films, like for example Mulan, all the side characters added to the story itself, and it enhanced the story. So I was worried about that concept. Luckily, it didn't happen in the first one. Skip ahead. My daughter loves this film. She's watched it about, 300 times maybe. It's her favorite film next to Monsters, Inc. And I really enjoy Moana now because I've seen it so many times. And when they announced this one, I was worried because the first image they showed was her on the boat with an old guy and two other guys, and it's like, oh, is that the guy with the chicken? Is that the guy who got the tattoos? And is that the kid who is dancing a little bit older? Like, I'm worried about that aspect of the side characters in this film, because I don't give a shit about anybody else. I just want them to do a story and leave it at that. I don't want to have to worry about all these side characters who are going to bring the overall story down. Who are going to be asking questions of, oh, what's going on here? Wow, this is so wild. You used to do this? That's great. I don't give a shit. I don't want that. So that's what I'm worried about this film, because I see those characters in there and I don't really care. It seems like a retreading of the film. Hey, we need to sail across from point A to point B to undo this curse that is stopping us from going out into the ocean or whatever. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll just wait to see what happens. That being said, because this is my daughter's favorite movie, I am going to go see it, and I think I'm going to attempt to take Alice to the movie theater for this one.
Wow.
I don't know if that'll work, but I figure if there's going to be a time to take her to the movie theater, it's going to be with something she enjoys. So we'll see how that goes. So I am cautiously worried about the film, but at the same time excited because I get that new experience to see how that goes. So I will give it like a 6.5, all things said. And I'm sorry that was lengthy, but there's a lot of like thoughts I've had in my head about this movie because it's been so in my life the last 3 years. All right, who's next?
You want to go,
I'll
Alex?
go. Man, I don't want this to seem like a downer video, but I just never really liked Moana. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in that. I think that's when I started kind of just not really caring about just these animated films from like Disney and Pixar and everything. It's just not for me anymore. But like, I found all the music annoying. I just didn't like it. I don't want to take away the credit for like the animation and everything. Like, it looks really good, and for this one as well, like it looks even better than the first one. Like I said, like the textures on the hair and everything. It's again, like Disney and Pixar like are just killing it. I feel like I point that out in like anything that we usually watch from them. It's just like the hair, like you can see in the hair, like the detail now, and like the power that the tech has now to achieve that. I knew this wasn't really for me. Didn't really pay attention to the story. Don't like The Rock either. The You're Welcome song I hate. I just don't remember any songs from Moana. By me not liking it though, like I don't want this to get misconstrued with me saying it's a bad movie. Like by no means am I saying it's a bad movie. I think it's one of the stronger ones like thematically. It's just it's just not for me. I'm not the audience. So that being said, this one this does have a sequel feel to it. It definitely does. If it wasn't for like the beautiful like animation on it, it could have been a red box, like straight to DVD type of thing. Like usually they bring in the whole gang when it's like, yeah, just look at Ice Age. Like the gang kept getting bigger and bigger, and it's just like this is just a fucking whatever. We're like toys. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm not really excited about it. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't think I'll ever watch it. I don't know. I've never seen Zootopia. I just don't care. I'm not a baby. I don't watch cartoons anymore. Grow up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Who was crying at 2 a.m. because of a cartoon?
Uh-oh.
It's not a cartoon, actually. That's a disservice to all the people that...
Sorry, your dumb movie manager was like, it's a cartoon, it's for babies. So I'm just quoting.
Yeah. So anyways, apart from that point, I don't know. It's a sequel, and I'm just kind of grading it on the sequel curve. And if we're being real, this doesn't match up at all to Dune 2. So anyways, I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it that. I'm happy for whoever's happy.
I fucking hate you. You said all that shit. You give it a goddamn flat neutral 5.
I don't hate it.
You don't like
It's
the
just
movie.
I'm
Why does
happy
it
for
matter?
whoever's happy. You know.
Okay.
I do think that this was originally intended to be a Disney Plus, straight to Disney Plus movie, but then
Feels
they,
like it.
they put it to a
That
theater.
looks like it.
They probably.
But I
just
mean, it's one of their
polished it up.
biggest IPs right now.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it
I feel like
really?
this is the safer bet, and like it's a
Yeah, Moana's
strange
huge.
new world.
But see,
Moana's like probably the biggest thing they have.
but I feel like Frozen's way bigger. Like Frozen 3, I feel like there's way more hype for that.
I would put Frozen up there. Then I'd put Moana second, but nothing else is coming
Yeah.
close to
close to those. There's nothing else.
In terms of like recent stuff, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, and the recent stuff, yeah, the new age shit.
But
Like
I'm-
Moana's like a heavy hitter.
But I mean, like the thing with Frozen is they rushed it with 2. They have a whole documentary on Disney Plus about the hardships of making Frozen 2. They're like, we don't know what we're doing, so we're just throwing shit together. And it's like the people who made them do that and are putting them on crunch time and forcing them to do all this stuff they don't want to do is there with cameras recording them and turning it into a documentary of perseverance. And it's like, the fuck?
That's
Like,
awful.
that's devilish.
Yeah.
I want to watch that. That sounds.
Yeah,
That's premeditated evil.
exactly. Anyways, Anna can close us out.
Yeah, so Moana's cool. I know a lot of baddies that like Moana, so it's a 10 for me. It's a 10 out of 10. That's 7 seconds, by the way. I'm locked
I
in.
counted it hit to you. Asshole.
Anakin, this is the third.
Second time.
No.
No, because the other one was a real steal.
Yes, this is like the third time in a row you've just done like a one sentence thing. What can I ask about that? Like, what's going on? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Anakin's just a real one and knows what he likes.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Dom fucking gets it. I
Anakin,
know.
Anakin, dude, can you like, drop your background and give us a full sweep of the room? Are you alone?
Yeah,
Like,
are you
Link?
good?
I'm good, guys. That's what I really think. All right, it's a 10 for the baddies.
Link SOS.
What
You need
baddies?
help. Well, Moana gets a. I'm not gonna say that. Moana gets a 6.2.
What are you gonna
6.2.
say?
I want to know what. We'll censor it out. What were we going to say?
Moana gets a 6.2.
Oh no.
Okay, well, you guys heard it here. Moana 2 gets a 6.2 here at 127 Studios. So, comment, like, tell us what you think of this movie, this trailer, our thoughts, whatever comes to mind. I don't care. Put it down there. We're going to take a look. We might respond. We might not. And subscribe, share this with your friends, hit the bell notification so you get notified when we talk about more films and especially more trailers and stuff about D23. We are going to be having a podcast at the end of this month talking about all the D23 announcements because why not?
Yeah.
Drop in the comments, spam Masubi or Locomocos. Which one do you like?
Kahlua
more?
Pork?
Spam Subies.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Kahlua Pork if you're
Shout
out
out to
there.
Kahlua Pork.
We miss you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're doing
Wait.
okay.
Yeah.
Is it gone?
What?
Huh?
The store? Oh, I'm thinking of
No.
Hawaiian Q&Q. Never mind.
You don't know Kahlua Pork.
Q&Q's still there. Yeah, Kahlua Pork.
Okay.
You don't know KP like that.
Yeah,
If you see this, my dog,
we know.
good look out there, cuz.
Yeah.
Cuz for life.
Chunky boy.
What the
Mhm.
fuck is wrong with you?
Good night.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.